What?
Yeah, we're going live, but what the hell is going on?
We're live.
Monday night. We both got sunburned. I can't figure out why the camera won't work. Vamp for a second, Pops.
Hey, so if I may take a moment to try and remind all of us kind of sort of what Memorial Day is all about. It's not about sales at dealerships. It's not a reason for an auto dealership to pretend that they're having a sale or to have a cookout. It is to honor all those who gave their lives so that, well, we could do this stuff. And we oftentimes in this country lose sight of why it is that we actually have some of these holidays. And the reason for this holiday is, the reason it's called Memorial Day is to memorialize those who gave their lives so that this country can be what it is. So
sorry, I just took your face away. I'm
it's
sorry.
not the hot dogs, it's not the hamburgers, and it's not the good car deals. Just between you, me, and the lamppost.
It's pretty remarkable. Thank you for that, Dad. That was quite nice. Like, this is like, we've been doing this now for 10 days.
Okay, well, maybe your computer just said, you know what, you should have stopped after 9.
No, battery's working. We can see the battery up there, but
whatever.
The camera won't
Let's
work.
just use the webcam, and does that mean we can't see other things we need to see? Or
No, people can see us. They just get, this angle. All right,
well,
let me turn.
I think that's as good an angle as,
this angle. All right, I'm going to turn off the camera.
Yeah.
We're talking tonight about how to evaluate your car deals. We're just going to open up the phone lines in a second here anyway.
Okay.
10 days of live streams. Thank you, Pops.
You're welcome.
Why isn't the camera
And if anybody noticed that I seem to be a little red today, it's because we spent 4 hours crabbing in the back bays here outside of Ventnor and Atlantic City. And
How many crabs did we catch?
we caught about 15, but only 3 were keepers. So yeah, it was, and we caught one of our crab baskets in the propeller of the boat. So that was fun and exciting for Zach and my dear friend Jay.
That was devastating.
Yes.
Last try on the webcam or on the. Wow. Okay.
It's not working.
Yep. Let me turn it off.
Okay, that works for me.
Frustrating.
Yes. Absolutely.
All right, I'll be right there.
Okay. Well, we can't wait. I can't wait.
Okay.
So if I seem a little off tonight, folks, it's because, well, I'm tired, and my forehead at the moment probably is registering about 9,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
We will both be applying aloe vera throughout tonight's presentation. Okay, Pops, how do you evaluate your car deal? How do you know if you actually got a good deal?
Well, I guess in reality, there's no way to really know. At a certain point, you have to believe some of the information that's either coming from the dealership or from the manufacturer. And
is like TrueCar a good vantage point?
If you've done your homework and you have a sense of what the marketplace really is in comparison to what everybody else is paying, then you'll know when you have a good deal or a decent deal or a fair deal.
Is our suggested offer, does that indicate to you a fair deal, a decent deal?
Well,
if you get below our out the door price back on yourautoadvocate.com?
Well, I think, our suggested offer is based off of my 43 years of experience as to what historically dealers would try to do with aged units. Now, I don't have experience post-pandemic and with chip shortages and foam shortages and rubber shortages, and then apparently there was a container ship filled with auto parts that hit another ship off the coast of Japan and sank.
When did that happen?
Friday, and the captain's missing and some other people from the ship.
Devastating.
And so and now I don't know if any of those parts were meant for building the new cars or they were just general parts for parts and service departments. I don't know. But let's assume for a second it probably has something to do with the supply chain for building new cars. Well, now there's another issue that suddenly the world has to deal with. There never seems to be a shortage of... The only thing there seems to be a shortage of is crabs.
Yeah, we can attest that. But I
Yes.
guess that the point you're trying to make is that these are very, very different times than normal.
Yes.
So how do you know if you got a good deal? It's challenging to know. If you use the out-the-door calculator,
If you're in a market where
I'm gonna grab water. Go.
okay, if you're in a market where let's say you're looking for a Toyota, and you have 3 or 4 Toyota dealers in your general market area, and every one of them is adding an additional dealer markup addendum label to their vehicles of anywhere between $5,000 and $12,000, and you are able to ultimately negotiate a deal at MSRP or maybe a couple $100 under MSRP, that to me would indicate that in your market you got a good deal. Now, if you're in a market where the dealers are working from MSRP and working down, well, then you need to adjust your strategy accordingly to get closer to invoice. But I don't think there's too many of those areas of the country right at the moment.
Richard wants to know, can KBB or NADA be trusted to give accurate values during market conditions as they are right now?
I don't know that anybody can give accurate values as far as because of the market conditions right now. I know Black Book, our dear friends at Black Book, they are reevaluating their numbers on a daily basis, and as the gentleman that we have contact with said, if we could figure out how to adjust our numbers on an hourly basis, we would, but we haven't been able to figure out how to do that yet. That's how crazy it is. So,
but on the new car side, I guess if you're buying a vehicle at MSRP and you've contacted 3 other franchise dealerships in your area, and all of them are $1,000 over MSRP. That's the best way to evaluate.
That's a pretty good deal,
and it's the best way to evaluate.
Yes.
We sometimes get questions from people: should I use a lease broker or should I use a car broker? And in this market, no.
I mean, I don't really know what they're going to do
because they can't get you a better deal. No one can get you a better deal.
If there's nothing to buy, then the broker's going to charge you for being able to do exactly what you could have done on your own.
Yeah.
So.
Why isn't the camera working?
Don't worry about the damn camera.
Dad, it was a joke.
You know,
you don't seem like you're in a jokey mood.
I think I look pretty good from this angle.
You do look pretty good from all angles.
No,
do you want some aloe?
No.
It felt good when I put it on.
Well, I know, but it's a momentary thing.
I know, but then it sticks. 855-587-2886. Did we put sunscreen on?
No.
Yeah, because we're dumb.
We're dumb Fs.
It happens. Call in questions. Today's Memorial Day, last day of the month.
And it was cold as hell out there.
Then it got warm.
Yeah, then it did. Then my forehead really got warm. Feel my forehead.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Caliente.
Yeah.
Hey, you're on with your auto advocate. What's your name? Where are you from? What can we do to help?
Yeah, hi, my name is Jordan. I live in Arizona. And I just wanted to thank you guys for all of your help to the community. Earlier this month, I helped my girlfriend get a vehicle, and I followed the steps to make sure we'd get a good overall deal.
Mm-hmm.
Her situation's a little bit different than mine because she has a good credit, and we were able to follow those steps that made sense for her.
Uh-huh.
But for my situation, I've been looking to get a Rubicon Jeep.
Okay.
And I don't have great credit.
Okay.
But I could put a big down payment of about 50 to 60%.
Okay.
Now, I've used the tools because I want to think outside of the box for my situation to find a used vehicle, since Rubicon Jeeps are about $50,000 to $60,000. So that's a little bit outside of my budget. And I was just wondering what steps you guys would recommend I take when working with dealerships outside of my state, just because obviously I could look for certified and pre-owned vehicles, and I was thinking of flying out and potentially driving the vehicle or trying to set up some type of delivery, but obviously this is a little bit different than looking within my 100-mile radius.
Sure.
So I would like some suggestions as to how I could kind of go through that process.
Well, the one thing for sure you want to do, once you've found a vehicle that you think would fit your needs, is at a certain point you're going to need to let that dealer know that there are some credit history issues that you're going to need to deal with, and you're going to need them to work on your behalf to help you deal with that, but that you have a substantial down payment to help make life easier for both you and them. If you're looking at a vehicle out of state, pre-purchase inspection, by all means, need to get that done. You need to do your due diligence on the dealership that you're looking to work with. Check with the Better Business Bureau, check with their online reviews, see what type of complaints there's been against the dealership, if there's been any, so that you can feel comfortable and confident that you're dealing with somebody that can literally really assist you.
Okay, so what you're saying is really make sure that I find a dealership that's accredited, make sure that the reviews check out, get a purchase inspection completed.
Yes.
And then in regards to the purchase inspection, could you tell me a little bit more as to what steps I can take since I'm out of the state and how I would get that done?
One of the things you can do, since you're looking at a Jeep Rubicon, and my suspicion is more than likely you're going to find it at a Jeep dealer, but maybe in the area that you find it, there's more than one Jeep dealer. So you make arrangements to take it to one of the other Jeep dealers in the area. If there is no Jeep dealer in the area and you don't know of any mechanics in the area, there's a company called Lemon Squad, where you can make arrangements with them. They will send a certified technician to go look at the car and do a report on the vehicle, just like when you get a home inspection done if you're purchasing a home. So there are people out there that can assist with the pre-purchase inspection and give you a good idea as to the condition of the vehicle above and beyond what the dealer says it is.
Okay. And then a follow-up question is there ways to improve your credit? Because obviously I've been working on improving my credit through just steps for all three of the bureaus, but just looking into it, it seems like my auto score is it's a different story. So I'm not sure if there's any possibilities to improve that. And so I could kind of maybe reevaluate it even a couple of months in the future if there are if there's like a suggestion that you guys might have.
Well, honestly, Jordan, enhancing one's credit score is not an area that I really have any expertise in. The only thing I can tell you is you make sure you always make your payments on time or in advance. Make payments that are greater than the minimum payments, so that you can show the history. And I don't know how long ago you had issues, but hopefully the track record since when you had issues to when you're now looking to get another loan is much better than what it had been in the past.
Right. That makes complete sense.
Can I ask you now? Can I ask you a follow-up question?
Oh, of course, Ray.
Okay. Where in Arizona are you from?
I'm actually in the Phoenix Scottsdale area, so there's a lot of dealerships.
There certainly are.
Used to work at one of them.
And a lot of sketchy ones in that area.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know when I was trying to help my girlfriend get a vehicle, I certainly used your guys' tools to try to email the best out-of-door price and try to compete with them, and we were able to get her vehicle down $4,000. So it was a great victory, but I found that some of them were a little hesitant to give me some information. So I think when looking outside of maybe the state, if I do go that route, like I'm not exactly sure how I would compete like 2008 Rubicon Jeep with like a 2018 Rubicon Jeep sending emails saying, hey, I found this Jeep in this state. And so, I'm trying to make a decision by the end of the month. What can you do for me in order to get your price down? Just because they're obviously different years and there's just a lot of differences between those situations. So, but you can go ahead and finish your thoughts. Sorry for interrupting.
No. I was going to say, we lived in the Scottsdale area when we moved back east. It was from Scottsdale, and it's a great part of the country, and it is probably one of the best. If you're selling cars for a living, it's probably one of the best places you could work, because you can't survive out there without a car. There's just not enough public transportation. So a lot of the largest volume dealers for various brands are actually located in the Phoenix marketplace.
Okay, so you're recommending I just kind of look local
No.
and see if I can get a deal done that way?
No, I'm not necessarily saying that.
Okay.
I know from having spent a lot of years in the Scottsdale market. I know that there's a lot of really shitty dealers. Okay, in their business practices, in the way they try and sell cars, and that seems to be. You seem to find more of them in that part of the country than you do in some other parts of the country. So I'm not necessarily. I'm saying that there's a huge automotive market there, but the way that market gets serviced is not necessarily with the most progressive and customer-centric dealers in the country.
Okay, are there any steps you'd recommend I try to focus on from like a used car perspective then in the market?
The only thing it's all going to come down to a pre-purchase inspection. Just make sure you get a pre-purchase inspection and make sure you do your due diligence on whatever dealerships they are, wherever they are in this country that you're looking at vehicles.
Okay. One last question.
Okay.
I'll let you guys go here.
Okay.
From like a financing, is there any way I could get multiple finance? Like, because obviously I don't think one bank or one lender is going to get me the full amount if I have to, like, they kind of think it through. Is there ways that you can get two lenders to give you an amount on a vehicle, or is that not possible?
Like a first mortgage and a second mortgage?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. I am not aware of any because whatever bank is going to lend you money is going to want to put a lien on the title. And whoever's lending the most money is going to have the first position. So I don't know if somebody having a second position even makes sense. Make friends with your credit union. And if you don't have a credit union, go find one. Join one and create start to establish a relationship at a credit union.
Yes, sir. I'll do that. I thank you guys for everything you're doing. And by the way, I loved your birthday celebration, Ray.
Well, thank you. Me
yeah,
too.
You're the man.
Well,
and I hope you guys have a great day.
Well, I did, and thank you very much, Jordan. And please keep us informed as to the progress you're making.
Yes, sir.
Okie doke. Take care now.
I thank you.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Jimmy D's in the house. Jimmy D, welcome to us using the webcam rather than the TV. Anyway, or rather than the nice camera.
Yeah.
Call-in line is back open. Nicely done, Pops. Do you want some aloe? Seriously, it feels really good when you put it on.
No, I don't want it.
Want an ice cube?
I don't want the aloe.
If you change your mind, we got a whole
I know,
whole thing of aloe.
Yeah, well, that's because the CVS was right around the corner.
CVS is right around the corner.
Yeah, we got more aloe than we got crabs. So that's the really sad.
Well, I've got.
No, let's not talk about.
Never mind.
Yeah, and besides, with my recent gout issues, I couldn't have the crabs, even if we had kept more than 3.
Kept more than 3.
Yeah.
Hey, you're on with your auto advocate. What's your name? Where are you from? What can we do to help?
I'm from Jason. I'm from Jason. I'm Jason. I'm from Connecticut.
Jason, you're from your mother.
I'm gonna walk outside.
I heard the kids. Sounds like we might be doing some Memorial Day celebrations.
So yeah, thanks for taking the call. We've been watching you guys and watching you grow and do well. So it's really cool to talk to you.
Well, thank you.
So I'm in the position where I have the wonderful luck of having the worst time in history to buy a used car that I need to buy a used car.
Great.
So I'm trying to figure out, it's kind of a two-part question. One, in this area at least, and I imagine a lot of places, the dealers are like, even the fees, everything, like they don't want to budge on any of that stuff. So I'm kind of wondering what's the best approach to get them to have a little wiggle room, because the doc fees here are like $700.
Okay. All you can do is here's what they teach you as a salesperson. You can't get your customer to finally say yes until your customer has told you no 5 times. So, in other words, if you're the salesperson, you just got to keep asking and keep trying to close the sale. And eventually, by maybe the 6th or 7th attempt, the customer will say, okay. Well, conversely, the same thing applies to the dealership. You have to keep asking. And you probably have to ask 5, 6, 7 times before somebody at the dealership will finally go, okay, my God, we're done. Yes, I'll save you. I'll cut the dock fee in half. Because they'll just get tired of saying no to you. So eventually they'll say yes to something. So you just...
So maybe wait until we're pretty much at the table and then say, hey, I love it.
And you just have to keep asking because they're going to go, no, we're not going to take the dock fee off. And then you let that slide for a minute and you talk about something else and you go, just out of curiosity, how can you help me with that, doc? I'm not asking not to pay the dock fee. I'm just asking you to reduce the selling price of the car by the amount of the dock fee. The dock fee can still appear, and they'll go, no, we can't do that. And you'll talk about something else, and then you'll go, I'm really thinking about that dock fee, and I'm having a hard time with that. And it's like playing Columbo. And you just keep, and eventually the general manager or the sales manager is going to go, okay, I'll take the damn dock fee off. And that's how it's going to happen. Okay?
Okay. So
now, second part.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, what's the second part?
Should I be considering then in this very high market of overpriced cars, should I be considering a lease, or do you think I should still stick with purchasing? On
purchasing a pre-owned car?
Yeah, purchasing a pre-owned car versus maybe leasing a new car and hoping the market's a little better.
Well, the beauty of the new car is that, if you can get the new car, I hate to say this, down to like MSRP or maybe a little under that, and you lease it for 3 years, at least at the end of 3 years, we should be in a completely different situation than what we're in now. Right. And you've only invested 3 years of money in something that you're not going to own, but it's giving you use for those 3 years, and that way maybe you're not really overpaying for a pre-owned car.
Well, and you would be overpaying for a pre-owned.
That your intention is to keep for a longer period of time. So I wouldn't be afraid to lease because that's a short-term solution. And 3 years from now, the world could actually be back to, normal.
I'm glad you gave that advice, Dad, because on a console call yesterday, I gave that exact same advice.
Oh, thank God for that.
I like when it works out. Doesn't always work out. And then I refund people, but in this case, it worked out.
And that's what I've always told people that are really severely negatively possessors of negative equity when it comes to their trade-in, where they're just really underwater. Rather than roll all that into a car loan, roll all that into a lease, and 3 years from now, it's all gone. So yes, I think
in the fortunate position where the car is paid off, I don't have to worry about negative equity.
Well, that's good. But yeah, I think a lease makes sense in today's world.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that answers my question.
Well, I'm glad we could help.
All right, I appreciate it. And day 10, I hope you guys are still got a little gas in the tank.
Well, we're I probably would have had more gas in the tank if I hadn't spent 5 hours out on that damn boat. And I kept thinking, maybe somewhere along the line we were going to catch a giant crab, and I was going to be able to turn to Jay and Zach and go, I think we're going to need a bigger boat. But we could have done what we did with just a bucket.
Jason, the number of deadliest catch references that were going on this boat today was pretty damn funny. It was a good time.
I felt like Edgar.
Hey, thanks for calling in. Enjoy the day.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jason.
All right, 855-587-2886. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Memorial Day. Really well said what you said before, Dad, about, this is small potatoes compared to.
This is such bullshit that dealerships have put together over the course of time to use Memorial Day as an excuse to have a sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's better things in life.
I don't disagree.
Yeah.
All right, we got a couple calls coming in here.
Oh
Let's
my God,
see
I
who
can
we
only
help.
handle them one at a time, and the way I feel, I might not even be able to handle one.
Hey, you're on with your auto advocate. What's your name? Where you from? What can we do to help?
This is Miriam from Texas, and I'm the one that called in about Nissan, and, my phone hung up on me because I was talking about Nissan.
Yeah. Well, see, that's what happens.
All right, Miriam. I remember that, and that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling back.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What's going on?
So my question is, my husband works at a big SEC school. He's one of the coaches on staff, and everyone gets their cars from Nissan. Ironically, I do too. So they said, go to the local Nissan dealership, get a good deal. Do I expect that they're going to give me a good deal because they know they sell a lot of the coaches' Nissans, or do I go ahead and go haggle them? Because I don't want to haggle them too much and embarrass my husband that I'm a cheapskate.
Well, there's nothing wrong with being a cheapskate.
Yeah, I think it's called being frugal. Which
Yeah,
we are too.
And I recommend that in many cases. It sounds to me that if at the school that your husband's at and everybody gets Nissans, it's probably because there's a booster or somebody that works at that Nissan dealership
Or
where
the
everybody
owner.
gets the cars from, or the owner. Because I know when I was at a Pontiac store in Mesa, Arizona, well, all the coaches drove Pontiacs because the general manager's wife's was part of the something or another at ASU, and so there was a marriage of convenience for staff. I mean, we had more coaches driving more cars. It was crazy. So it's probably a situation like that, and the hope is that yes, you're getting a good deal, but there's no guarantee. It's just probably mostly from networking than anything.
Yeah, you don't think it's some sort of like affinity group through
No.
the university?
No.
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 Yeah.
No. I
Because
doubt it.
I could essentially act like. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the reason I bring up affinity groups is that's like your true car pricing, your Costco pricing, things like that are preset. But yeah, that would have to be through like the
Yeah.
whole university system,
Yeah.
not just the
No,
coaches.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to act like a normal person and I'm just going to haggle them using all
Yes.
these tools like a normal person. I'd hope he'd give me a good deal, but I really don't know. But in case they don't, I'm going to do everything that you guys said to get a good deal, regardless.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're in the car business, and so if you take your shot at trying to get a good deal, you're not the first person that's ever done this to them.
Well, another thing is you can pull up the Nissan video we did like 2 weeks ago and just show it to the salesperson or the sales manager and see
Yeah.
if that brings them down on price.
Well, it's
Yeah.
Nissan corporate that
I'm
lost all that
kidding,
money.
Dad. I'm kidding.
But in all seriousness, you're not going to offend them
No.
by trying to negotiate a better deal.
Okay.
And if you did, then they shouldn't be in the car business.
Yeah, I feel bad because I feel like I don't know if I should just kind of sort of help them make a profit, but I mean, come on.
Well, they're going to make something, but they don't have to make their month off of you.
Right.
That's the way to look at it. You want to be.
Yeah.
You can use my potato farmer bushel basket analogy, and you can assure them that you'll help, but you'll only help assuming that you can be a small potato and not either a medium sized or a big potato. And they'll
Makes sense.
they'll probably acquiesce.
Okay, perfect. Thank you guys.
Hey,
so
Miriam, what's your go-to potato?
much. The purple one, the Japanese sweet potato.
Oh,
Wow. That was not. I was expecting like a
French
twice
fry or
baked or
twice baked, yeah.
All right, you
Look
gave me
at
some
you.
dinner inspiration. Thank you.
Have a great rest of your day.
You too, guys.
We're going
See
to
you,
try.
Mary. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Purple Japanese
Yeah.
sweet potato.
Yeah, look
Phone
at
line's
that.
back open.
Yeah. Oh, my God. The phone lines are open. God.
Do you want some mallow?
Want some money?
Do you want me to get you some ice cream tonight? Rub it on your...
No, I don't want ice cream. No. I just want a nap. I really just want to know.
855-587-2886.
Yeah.
29 more minutes.
Yeah, call in, please.
Taking
Call
your
in.
phone calls.
Yeah, let's get this thing cooking.
There we go. Kind of like our faces.
Oh my God.
Barry saying, oh, never mind. Gotta take this phone call. We'll come back to you, Barry. Hey, you're on with your auto advocate. What's your name? Where are you from? What can we do to help?
Hey guys, my name is Eric. I'm calling from New York, Long Island. Happy
Hey.
birthday, Ray.
Well, thank you, Erica.
I'm a first-time caller and a first-time car buyer.
Oh my God.
So I'm 26 years old, just finished my master's degree, so like I'm ready to not depend on my parents so much for rides, you know?
Tell me about it, Eric.
Can I tell you something, Eric? Your parents feel the same way. Yeah, they're thinking, oh my
Yes,
God,
they
won't
do.
it be nice when Eric won't have to depend on us so much?
Okay. So I've been searching around, you know. I've been trying to, like, doing my research because I'm not trying to buy, like, a little piece of crap that's going to break down, and I'm also not trying to spend a fortune because I got student loans to pay back, you know.
Yeah, I hear you.
I decided on, like, a 2012 to 2014 Honda CR-V. I kind of want the EXL because it's going to be easier to clean as a used vehicle, I feel like, you know. And I've been searching around the market, and I found something that's really interesting, you know. It's in the area, kind of locally, and more so in the city rather than on Long Island, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 14 CRV EXL with 104,000 miles, exactly the color I want and everything, you know. And it's been on the lot for 8 months. On YAA, it has a negotiability score of 90.
Wow.
And so I'm like, should I jump on this car right now or what? Because,
Well, you
like,
should.
Half of me is also like, what's the catch?
Yeah,
You know,
well,
it's
you-
been on the lot for 8 months.
Yeah, you need to. Are they offering a free Carfax report?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, seemingly.
Okay, and does it show a strong service history?
It shows, hold on one second, I just had it.
Okay.
8 months in this market. That's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 2014, it has 12 service history record.
Okay.
So one owner vehicle.
Okay. And it's been on their lot for 8 months. That sounds to me like, do they really have the car?
I know, right? That's what I'm saying, because I tried to contact them, too, through their form on the website, and I said, hey, I'm prepared to move by the end of the month and everything. That was, like, last Wednesday, and they never got back to me either.
Yeah, I mean, it could just be a price leader that they're really not, that they really don't have to sell, because something sounds fishy. There would be no reason for a CRV with 104,000 miles on it to be sitting for 8 months unless, I don't know, it was priced like it was a brand new 2022.
Yeah, no, it's only asking $12,995.
It seems to me something's fishy there, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate to say it, because I don't think you'd be the first person trying to jump on this.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense.
Yeah.
Because all these other listings I've seen with similar mileage and everything have gone in days.
Yes.
What is the price history on the Your Auto Advocate app at YA? What does it show? Has it gone up? Has it stayed the same? I'm curious.
Nah, it stayed the same. It was originally at $13,995 when it was originally listed, but it's gone down since 1,000, but it stayed there.
Okay.
242 days on the lot, it says.
Jeez Louise. So that means, just for everyone that's on the stream, the days on lot back at YAA is how many days it's been listed for sale on the dealer's website. We obviously can't go around to every single dealership's.
Well, and sometimes a dealership won't take a car off the website because it'll bring in leads.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what it sounds like this one is.
That sounds like what this might be.
Absolutely. That's exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah.
That makes sense, but wouldn't it show up on the Carfax too, though, if it was sold already?
If the information doesn't get shared with Carfax.
Well, I mean, and calling the dealership and saying, hey.
Yeah, but I mean, my God, he emailed the dealership, nobody got back to him, which is not unusual.
Normal.
And I will say this: when we were in the broker business last year, trying to get any information out of dealers in the New York marketplace was
like pulling
the
teeth.
worst
The
experience in my life. I mean, they're so arrogant and nasty, and I guess it's because, well, they're New Yorkers, and they're used to being arrogant and nasty. And so they don't tend to work with you, and they don't give you any information, and they don't get back to you. And, I mean, I would try calling and see if they have it and see if somebody can do like a walk-around video or something and send it to you. But it just sounds to me fishy. There's no reason for a car like that to sit on a dealer's lot for 8 months.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Thank you guys for that advice, because it's seemingly like the perfect car, the exact color, great mileage and everything.
Sure.
But, when it's too good to be true, there's always something.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you a question. What'd you get your master's in?
I am an opera singer. So
wow.
Both my bachelor's and master's degree in voice performance.
Well, let me say this,
Congratulations.
Eric. If we ever go big time, you can sing our jingle.
There we go.
Is that a compliment?
I mean, come on, think about an operatic jingle for Your Auto Advocate. Oh my God!
855.
That would be pretty
Yeah. Oh my God!
Eric, congrats! That's incredible.
You got a couple of schleps like us, and we can have Eric in a tuxedo singing our jingle in opera.
There we go.
Yeah. Hey, it could be your first paying job, Eric. Well, congratulations on getting your master's, and I do hope that your career goes really well.
Likewise.
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And I just wanted to say I found your channel only about like a month and a half ago, and I really live for the father-son interactions. So to all those precipice people, forget them.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you, Eric.
Think about how we could put precipice in a operatic jingle.
I'll work on it for you guys.
I appreciate it. You know how to get a hold of us.
See you, Eric.
Take care, Eric.
That's pretty good. We've got a couple questions, comments coming through. I'm gonna keep the call on Do Not Disturb for just a second here, so that
can I take these?
Yeah, let's take these.
I mean, because I don't know if earphones are like when they say if you want to stay warm, just put a hat on. But those earphones are making.
I'm gonna put some aloe on the ears while we're going here.
Yeah.
Lee A, $20 donation. You are amazing, Pops.
Well, thank you. Well, I don't know that I'm
Thank
amazing.
you, Lee.
I think we as a team are amazing.
So, Pops, we got a question from Adrian.
Yeah.
Ray, aren't you tired of working on Memorial Day?
Stop it, Adrian.
You want some?
No aloe for me. I have worked
Memorial Day for the
I have worked every major holiday for like ever. And
now that you're retired.
Yeah, now that I'm retired, I still get to do it. And Jimmy D, who was, I don't know if he's still on the stream, God bless him, he came up with this 10 days. I came up with the 10 ways to save. And I knew better. Even Johnny Carson didn't work 5 days a week, let alone 10 days in a row.
Did you know Mike Dean's major was jazz commercial performance on guitar?
Yeah.
But then switched to finance when I realized I'd likely be poor. Yeah, that's a good call, Mike.
But now, Mike, if you play your cards right, you can just embezzle all the money you need from the credit union.
Dad,
Don't even think about it, Mike. It
was a joke.
It's an old fart like me that thinks of shit like that.
It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke.
I apologize, Mike. and although I love good jazz guitar.
Alex wants to know, Pops, how's your back feeling? It must be hard carrying the show these last 10 days.
Ooh.
I
feel like they talked to LeBron James after the Suns beat LA yesterday, and he said, "You see these shoulders? If AD can't play, these shoulders were meant to carry more if they needed to." I am no LeBron James. These shoulders are slumped, my friend.
Enrique says, "Hi Zach, I followed your advice and ended up buying a used car from a private seller." There you go. One way to find some deals. Yeah. Obituaries as well. Can't believe we're drawn to that deep of the well, but
yeah.
And the obituaries comment is
Jimmy's still here.
Jimmy D's still here.
Yeah,
The obituaries
yeah.
comment means if people have passed away and it's an
Yes.
estate and they have
Yes,
cars, that's one
yes,
way to find
yes,
used vehicles.
Yes.
We've got Adrian says next year, please take off pre-record or something next year potentially.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
We could. Mike Dean, I think, says, I hope you hire me. That's interesting.
There's always a possibility. You could play the jingle behind Eric singing. Can you do like a jazzy operatic thing?
Tony says, I keep trying to call in, can only leave a message. Tony, we're about to open the call lines back open again in a second. We're going to the top of the hour, Pops.
Oh my God.
David Waters, what do you divide the lease factor to get the interest rate? You multiply it by 2,400.
Yeah, the money factor times 2,400, and that will give you approximately the APR.
The interest rate, yeah.
Yes.
Alex M says, you're built Ford tough, Pops.
Yeah, yes.
You
Yes. Yeah, but I think I was built missing a chip. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Dan says, by the way, the issues with the camera could be the utility running in the background. Yeah, it is something with that, Dan. But hey, we're doing this angle tonight,
Yeah,
and it's
you know
fine.
what?
It's fine.
It highlights the fatness of my face. Okay.
Yeah, the angle from above is better.
Yeah,
but
when they say it's like a full moon, they had my face in mind.
that's like. That,
Oh, yeah, my
there
God.
you go.
Look
You
at that.
can
Yeah.
see, like, that's like what
Oh,
we're looking at.
why don't we just do it off the mirror?
This is some highly professional
Yeah,
shit.
this is what they do in small condos at the shore. Is a back wall has to be mirrored. I believe it's written into the condo association bylaws.
Makes it bigger.
Yeah, to make everything look well. It makes most things look bigger.
Yeah, some things you can't help.
Oh, God.
Ray, Jimmy D says, Ray, you're the GOAT.
Oh God, I don't know about that.
That's greatest of all time.
Yes, no, I appreciate that.
Tom wants to know, for brands who are still producing and have slots to sell, are dealers marking up above MSRP on factory orders too, or just their limited inventory? Great question.
My guess is that the dealer is going to say, why should we sell it to you for any less than we could sell it to somebody else for? So there might be some dealers out there who will work with you. In the olden days, just a few months ago, you could probably go in and you could order a car, and probably get it for close to invoice, because they were going to pick up the floor plan assistance and all the holdback and any other money that the factory might be throwing their way. But right now, with such a shortage, a dearth of vehicles and vehicle build slots, I think most dealers are
Do you think
greedy.
Do you think we'll see ADM on factory orders, additional dealer markup?
Wouldn't surprise. I mean, there are dealers that will try anything.
I haven't
and then
seen
there's
any
other dealers,
emails yet.
Yeah, and then there are other dealers who will go, we'll sell it to you at MSRP.
Yeah, I bet you we see a lot more of that. I haven't seen any emails from anyone coming in yet saying that they've had that experience. Alex wants to know, are they still built Ford Tough if they aren't building them anymore?
Well,
Technically.
Technically, when they do build them, they are built Ford Tough. But when they sit them in the field, they're field rot.
Herb says the last 10 days have been fun. Thanks, guys. I saw a comment before
Herb says that?
Yep. I said Herb, but I guess it's Herb.
Yeah, it's Herb. Yeah.
Well,
unless he's really Rosemary or Thyme, I don't know.
Yeah, sorry. I saw a comment right before we started in the chat. It was like, the fact that a father and son can do this for 10 days in a row and like still have a good relationship is he
didn't even throw me overboard.
I almost fell off the boat at one point today.
You did.
Yeah, grabbing a crab pot.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it was ugly. It was the wind was whipping and the seas were high. No, that's the deadliest cat.
All right, let's open the call lines back up.
Okay,
we're getting there, Pops. 15 more minutes. You got it.
I don't have it, and I admit it. Yeah, if we hadn't spent all that time in the sun and my head didn't turn into a tomato, then perhaps. Then
What's
perhaps
a mallow on?
I'd be a little bit better.
Whoa, Jen, we're gonna.
Oh my
do
God,
not disturb
Jen,
for a second.
And can I say
hang tight
that Jen, bless her heart, Jen, you know, she see. Wow, I think you might have ripped off one of my hearing aids.
Did I? I'm sorry.
Jeez, you gotta be careful, buddy.
I forgot about the hearing aids.
But Jen, bless her heart, when she sees comments that are like nasty in nature about you and I, she jumps to our defense. I mean, I don't know if you're an attorney or not, but damn it, you should be. And I'll pay. I would almost pay you to go to law school, almost. But I,
Get
you know,
your ears. Your ears are red.
I'm semi-retired. You don't really pay much. So if we can find a cheap law school, I can send you to that.
Let's see, what did Jen say, Dad? She said, I can't believe you guys made it. LOL, congrats. Ignore the negativity. Mo subs, mo problems.
Yeah.
Can't please the whole world. Stay true to you.
Well,
Jen, I think I'm learning that from my dad, the stay true to you thing.
I have said this for years. I've said this to customers. I can't be all things to all people, and I'm okay with that.
Yep.
You either take me the way I am, or you don't take me at all. And if you find what we do or how we do it offensive or it bothers you, then don't watch the damn videos. It's not that hard. That's just me. What can I tell you?
Thank you, Jen. That's really greatly appreciated.
Yeah. Let me fix my hearing aids. Wow, man.
Doesn't the aloe feel good?
Oh, not really. No. Feels good to you? Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Makes me glisten.
You are definitely glistening.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Alexis is still going to watch even after they buy a car. I'm
bless her
sorry.
heart.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but thank you.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Can I hit the do not shit? I wanted to say something, now I can't.
No, you can. I'm going to hang tight for 1 second, caller. We really appreciate you calling in. My dad wants to say something.
I just wanted to say that, you know what, there's an educational value to what we do, and there's an entertainment value to what we do. And just because you got a car doesn't mean you can't continue to learn. And sure as hell in this world, the way it's going, there's no reason why you should stop trying to be entertained.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, I mean, really, you know.
Well said.
Okay.
All right,
Now
caller.
let's talk
What's
to
your
the
name? Where you
caller.
from? What can we do to help?
Well, this is Ray from south of Chicago. I've called in before.
You have, Ray. How the hell are you tonight?
Wonderful. I'm here for the entertainment until the chip shortage is over.
Well, good. You're going to be here for a long time, my friend.
The reason I'm calling is today I discovered that I accidentally, well, probably on purpose but not knowing, bought 2 3-month memberships. I was wondering if those could bind together and I would have a half-hour call when I need it sometime, in 6 months.
Yeah, Ray. I mean, if you don't mind, shoot me over an email and put in the subject line. Yeah, go ahead.
Shit, that's the thing. I went to the YourAutoAdvocates.com.
Yeah.
Looked around for the membership. Couldn't find the link to send an email.
We have a support email, but I want you to email me personally if that's okay. It's just Zach, Z-A-C-H, at YourAutoAdvocate.com. And if you just put, Chinese food as the subject line, it's what my dad had for dinner. So that way I'll know to look at it tonight when I see it come through.
Wow.
And I'll take care of you.
Because otherwise, you'll just be part of the 2,373
Yeah.
that remain unopened.
I open them. I just mark them as unread.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ray.
Just look for beef and teapots. That's what I'll send in.
Perfect. Yeah, we'll figure out something to make sure you're taken care of. And if we got to refund you, we'll absolutely refund you just as well.
No, I don't want a refund. I'll stick in for the 6 months.
Hey, well, we're lucky to have you.
Take care.
Thank you, Ray.
Thanks, Ray.
I like people named Ray.
I do too. All right,
Yeah.
keeping Do Not Disturb on.
Yeah. Somebody just...
Man. Dan Youngs. Thank you, Dan. $50 donation.
Yeah.
This is incredible. Just use the MEM529 code. Such a great value. And 2 awesome guys behind it. Thanks for all you do. You're my go-to guys now.
Okay, I like that. I can't wait to go to Chicago. We'll go out to dinner with...
Offer Dan
Yeah.
to pay for his law school.
cheap law school.
How about this? Everyone that donates $50,
Yeah.
my dad will threaten to pay for your undergraduate, graduate, or postgraduate education.
Yeah, I will suggest,
He will strongly threaten.
I will stress that if I had the money, I would be more than happy to help pay for part of it. But since I don't have the money and he don't pay,
You think we're making the money to be able to pay for grad school?
no,
No.
no.
Thank you for that, Dan.
Yeah.
And Dan used the MEM 529. So today's the last day. I should
Yes.
let me do one pitch.
Yeah, you need to do.
I haven't done a single pitch tonight.
Yeah.
If you want to become a member, back at yourautoadvocate.com.
God knows why you would.
I mean, we're still we're over a year into this, and I don't really know. But if you do, let me go to the homepage. We've got the promo codes, the MEM 529, which Dan used. That gets you $5 off of this one, the $29.99. And if you hate us for having to try to come up with a business here to make some money, more power to you. But we do so much for free, and we're figuring out ways that we can make a little bit of money and reinvest it back into building tools that you can then use. So you get, for this $29.99, for example, the market price reports, unlimited, Black Book valuations, unlimited, the out-the-door price calculator, update coming soon with updated tax data, the VSCs, and the weekly members-only live streams, which we haven't done this week because we obviously did the 10 days. The $49.95, which if you use MEM 549, gets you down $5 to $44, and you get the one-to-one consult as well. If you're new here, consider them. If you're in the market to buy a car, consider them. If you're not necessarily in the market to buy a car, don't consider them because now's not the time to be buying a car.
Yeah.
We're here to help as best we can. And then everything else is free. Deal School's free. All the videos are free. All the written guides are free. That is the pitch.
That's a good pitch. Yeah.
It's not even a pitch. It's just telling people.
It's not like you're throwing a curveball or anything.
No. Rob wants to know, Zach, can you explain how you guys come up with the suggested offer price based on how long it has been on the market and the market conditions? ?
They picked my brain.
Yeah, so actually what we did, let me log back in just so that everyone knows. I got to take care of Ray later. He signed up twice by accident. That's never good.
Well,
All right, so let's do a quick comparison. So we've got a Range Rover, a Land Rover, Range Rover Evoque. High negotiability score. Suggested offer looks like it's about $3,000 below the dealer price.
$2,900, yeah.
Everyone keep that in mind. Let's go to another vehicle that has a low negotiability score. I guess we'll do this one right next to it. A Honda with a low negotiability score. So the negotiability score is low. $21,000. Our suggested offer price is $575 below that. The reason why is because Hondas typically have less margin from invoice to MSRP than a Range Rover will, than a Land Rover will. Yeah. And also because the negotiability score is different. So depending on the market conditions.
And it's based primarily on
market conditions.
By that we mean days on lot.
Yep.
If the market is such that a typical dealer is turning cars in 20 to 25 days and a particular car has been on the lot for 45 or 50 days, so it's taking them twice as long to sell it, then that would have a higher negotiability score.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Also, Pops, I just read a comment as you were saying that we haven't given out a single stamp of approval tonight. Let's kind of retroactively go back and hand out a few.
Okay.
So some of our first callers, I think Jordan. Yeah. Well, did he buy a car? No.
No, we helped his girlfriend.
We did help his girlfriend.
He helped his girlfriend buy a car. Now he's the one.
This angle, we could actually. Let me just do this real quick.
Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah.
One stamp of approval down.
Smiling faces.
Who is Miriam?
Yeah.
With the coach.
Yeah.
Stamp of approval for her.
Yeah, absolutely.
We had Ray.
Yeah, paid twice.
Ray gets the double stamp.
He gets two stamps.
Ray gets the confetti.
Yeah, absolutely.
We also had, of course, Jen, and we had Dan with the incredibly thoughtful donations.
Yes.
Stamps of approval, confetti, all around.
Yes.
All right. Let's see here, Pops. Let's answer a few more questions and then 5 more minutes to the top of the hour. Thank you for trooping through this and being here for the community, in all honesty.
Yeah.
No, seriously, thank you.
No, seriously, you're welcome.
Philharmonic said...
truth be told,
yeah,
if we hadn't spent 5 hours in the boat and I didn't turn my head into a roasted tomato...
It's like a chili pepper.
That too. I think I would have really had the energy.
This would have been the best stream.
To close out the 10 nights on a high note. But I am running on empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the sun just drained me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And,
Well, you've always had trouble finishing, so.
Thanks. You maybe talk to your mother. What?
As I was thinking through, should I say this? I didn't feel good about it, but I went for it.
You said it anyway.
I said it anyway.
That's the way we roll.
That's the way we roll. You think Dara, my sister, watches these? I hope not.
God,
she'd be like, "What the hell's going on?"
Yeah. What are these?
Yeah. Stop embarrassing yourselves on the internet.
Yeah. And she'd be going, and I can't believe I'm actually related to you too. Yeah.
Okay, let's see here.
She'll believe it when she gets her wedding gift.
Oh yeah. Are we live streaming from her wedding?
I think we should.
I think we should.
Yeah.
Phil Harmonic says, Zach, the dealer just updated their deal for me. Going to send it your way if you want to analyze. Yeah, send it over, Phil, but I'm crashing out after tonight's stream. Kirk says, went to the local Subaru dealership, Wheeling, West Virginia yesterday.
We were in Wheeling?
We were, and only found 7 new Subarus on their lot.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Borica's looking for a Hyundai Tucson hybrid. Any thoughts? Run a market price report, see if there's any in your area. Let's see. What are your thoughts on gimmick sales? Like first 10 completed sales takes home a brand new grill, new TV, iPad.
What do I think about that? I think the cost of that grill, that iPad, that TV's already been factored in to the cost of every one of the cars that they're going to sell.
Yeah, probably.
So somebody once said, "You get nothing free in life. You ain't getting a free grill.
Yeah,
you're paying for it. You just don't know it."
I mean, honestly, even with our promo codes, the MEM529, I mean, you're paying for it.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're paying for it. But...
Yeah, you're paying $5 less.
Yeah, but you're still paying us. So
you're still paying.
Are the Black Book prices from your site the price I should get for the trade-in from Kevin Hurst? Yeah, they're directional. I mean...
Yeah, they should help the dealer come up with a fair price for your car.
Leandro says, I'm from Brazil, going to the USA for studying. Congrats. I'll have to buy a car, and you're helping me a lot. Just signed to buy my first U.S. car. You're amazing. Hey, we're here to help Leandro.
Yeah. Leandro Barbosa, the Brazilian blur.
Was a fantastic basketball player.
Yeah, used to play for the Phoenix Suns.
Oh, Eric S. says, Zach, do you have any bundles to gift out? I owe Eric a huge apology. Eric mailed us a physical check, like a while ago, a considerable amount of time ago, and he wanted 2 YAA subscriptions donated out to community members. I think the reason, and Eric, I'm just being very honest, I think the reason that I fell off on that was because I was like, how do I raffle them off? I don't know how to raffle them off. I don't know how to do like a fair raffle, but we could do like just something right now. We got it. We have 2 free YAA memberships we got to give out. How do we do this? Eric donated them. Eric donated $50 for 2 of the $29.99. We'll make it 2 of the $29.99. We got it. Yeah.
Wow.
Eric, thank you for that.
Thank you.
He mailed in a physical check to our PO box.
Wow.
That's incredible.
That is.
Yes.
Considering you don't even know what a check looks like.
I think that was the other part that tripped me up, Eric.
Yeah. You know, if it's not Venmo or
why don't we do this? How about if 2 people send me an email with a different subject line, whatever the subject line that we just say.
Yeah.
The first 2 people that I see in my email box with that subject line can get the 2 donations from Eric.
Okay.
You got any ideas for subject lines?
Free stuff.
First 2 people, subject line, free stuff, Zach at yourautoadvocate.com. We will donate to you the 3-month memberships from Eric. So thank you for that, Eric.
Thank you, Eric.
That's really
that was
thoughtful.
really sweet.
Yes, seriously, thank you so much.
And I don't know that it's nice to tell a man that he was sweet, but that was really sweet.
I think it was very sweet, very nice. Beer and crabs will help you sleep good. Can't have either. His gout's bothering him.
That's the worst part. I mean, why am I out there crabbing? I can't even eat them.
So can I just share a quick story? My dad's gout's bothering. So my dad's 70.
Yeah.
And his gout's bothering him.
Yeah.
Jay, God bless him, is my dad's friend, lives across the hall.
Yeah.
Built homes for my dad.
Built 2 houses.
I mean,
for
just
me.
a great. He's admirable. He's someone I have come to love, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I just respect him so much. 73, maybe.
74.
74.
He said. Or maybe he's 73, and he said you should just skip 73 altogether and go right to 74.
Jay's been dealing with a hell of a lot of health issues.
Yeah.
He's got some nerve issues in his back right now.
Yes.
couldn't move really. He came over on my dad's birthday after we streamed and couldn't really move all that well. And he's like, we're going crabbing this weekend. It was raining and windy and miserable here. My dad's foot was bothering him so much that he couldn't even move. Today turns around, sunny, it's nice. Jay's moving good. My dad's moving good. And I'm out there on the boat doing all the work.
It was like, here's the best part. Some of our community members will remember this, but there was a fantastic movie that Spencer Tracy was in. It was called Old Man on the Sea.
Yeah,
and he had a boat and he fished. And he caught this giant ass marlin, and it was like,
sounds like a great movie.
I'm hobbling over to Jay's apartment. Jay's got his walker, and I'm looking at Jay's wife, and I'm going, it's like a 25-year-old and two old men in the sea. I was like, you had to do
and then when Jay's got a flatbed boat and it's. He's got his walker on the dock, and he's just like, all right, I'm going to put on the boat. And he's like, do we need a hand? He's like, get the hell out of here. He just like hops on the boat. You got to respect him.
Yeah, no, you do. Yeah.
Admire him.
But it was really pretty crazy that there's these two out the cockers going out on a boat. Thank God you were there.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. Eric sent it a long time ago, March 27th. So I'm way behind on that one.
Boy.
Yeah, but you know what? The worst thing you can do in life is just like completely bury it. You gotta acknowledge it
when
eventually.
You make a mistake, you admit the mistake, and you try to learn from the mistake, and you try not to do it again. That's
exactly.
all.
Yep. Thank you, Pops.
That was one of the greatest things that I learned as a manager.
Yeah.
When if the general manager said something to me or the owner and I had made a mistake, I screwed up. I didn't try and pawn it off on somebody else. I said, hey, I'm the one that screwed up. And I'll do my best not to screw up again. But if you do something wrong, admit it. Don't try and pin it on somebody else.
Well, I mean, I was going to blame it on you if that's okay.
That's fine.
Thank you, Pops.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's what parents are for.
Yeah, that and to embarrass their children. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just responding to Tony here. Okay, so obviously we haven't answered everyone's questions tonight. We've got a little bit...
sidetracked?
Yes. Yeah. So... Anyway, long story short,
yes.
Here's what I'm going to do, Pops, so that you can put some ice on your face and watch some basketball and relax. 10 nights of streams. Thank you so very, very much.
You're very welcome.
The next stream
is
Thursday night, members only.
Okay.
We're back to the members only. So if you
on Thursday nights.
If you are a Euro Auto Advocate member, we have the Thursday night members live streams. I know Arash is on the stream tonight. I know Jimmy D's on the stream tonight. Guys, and they're on the behind the scenes YA team. I know we're thinking of different ways that we can have groups and maybe some different like community led sessions and things like that.
That would be great.
I don't know, Raj, if you want to chime in on that. I know it's further down the line, but like we're thinking about how we can expand the members only experience. So bear with us as we figure that out. We'll be talking to more of you to help us figure it out as well. That's Thursday night. Saturday we'll probably be back with a normal live stream.
Yeah, well, there's nothing normal about our live streams, but we'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back on next Saturday
with our Saturday night live stream.
Wow, AG says we should send checks instead of donating on the live. Google takes 30% of the donations.
Yeah, they're no fools.
They're donations.
Yeah, that's exactly how Google looks at them as well. Hey, look, those folks just donated to us. Yeah.
Well, maybe we should like figure out a different. All right. Anyway, 10 days. Thank you, Dad.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Can we give a little? Nice job.
I'm going to sleep. It's been fun. We'll do it again sometime.
Thank you, Jen. Yeah. Thank you, Dan. Thanks to everyone here.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, all the members of our community. You've heard me say it before. I'll say it again. Wouldn't want to do it without you. There's no point in doing it without you.
I don't think we would feel as rewarded if it was just me and my dad talking about stuff, knowing that there's people that are getting value out of it. Yeah.
Yes. Now hit the end stream.
Good night, all. Thank you so much.
Good night. See you Thursday.
Camera's there.
Oh, see you Thursday.